What up, everybody? This is a Reaper back for a new game. It's called Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright Trilogy. Well, it sounds exactly like what it is. Looks like I am playing an attorney or a defendant, whatever the case may be, and I'm here to solve a crime or what happens in the courtroom. If you don't know anything about a courtroom, well, this game pretty much give you the details of how to or what goes on in the courtroom, whether to find somebody innocent or guilty. But Detective Reaper is here, and we're gonna try to make our client either guilty or innocent. Looks like to me they are in Japan right now, so guess what? I'm gonna have to get my airplane tickets to Delta, get on the plane, buckle my seatbelt, and take that flight all the way out to Japan to solve this case. It's time to buckle up and enjoy the show, cause Detective Reaper is coming. Gaps. Oh wow. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right? Oh, hello. Oh, hiya, Chief. Well, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life! Everything! It's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude! I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I finish. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who? Who took it away from me, Nick? Who did this? And it got your name named Butts? That's the way how you pronounce it? Wow. Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspaper said it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school has a saying, when someone smells, it usually the butts. Oh, really? Alright. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Well, it must be you, Larry. In the 23 years I know him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's what I'm going to do. We're gonna save a friend, Larry Butts. Larry Stinking Butts. Okay, this is gonna be kind of tough. I had to try to change my voice a little bit to all these different characters. I'm gonna try to see how this is gonna work out.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution's ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves, sir.
Thanks. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to assert your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor.
Cool.
Hands shaking, eyesight fading. I hope you don't ask me no hard questions. I'm screwed.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
It was definitely not me. Phoenix Wright. Has to be Larry Butts. And Mia Fey, that's my chief, so it's not her, so it has to be Larry Butts. The defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about it, and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Whew, I know this one. Glad I read a case report cover to cover so many times. Wait, No way! I forgot! I'm drawing to the blank here.
Phoenix! Are you absolutely sure you're ready up to this? You don't even know the victim's name!
Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim name. I, just forgot. Temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim name is listed in the court records. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay?
Okay, let's see. Attorney Bash, no one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Oh. Time of death. After 145 cause of black flame. And do we go for profile? Looks like press R. Oh. Her name. You see, this is Chief Mia Fey. This is Larry Butts. This is with defendant. Oh, Cindy Stone. The victim in this case is a model. She lived in a apartment by herself. And this is our prosecution. Okay. Cindy Stone. Okay. Wait a minute. Backspace.
Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
Hold on a sec. I believe her name is Cindy Stone, right? Yeah, Cindy Stone. Okay. The victim name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was
poisoned, hit with a blunt object, strangled. No, she was definitely hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. You answer all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what was that object was?
The murder weapons was this statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence?
A statue in the shape of the thinker is rather heavy.
Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added towards the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court's record frequently.
Alright. Let's see. Statue in the shape of the thinker is rather heavy. Okay.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Mr. Butts,
Is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy!
We were great together. We were like Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
Didn't they all die?
I was dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever, dude?
What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she has me completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim passport? According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30 the day before the murder. Added to the court records.
Indeed. She's appeared to have returned to the day before the murder?
Dude! No way!
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies. Oh, damn. She rolling like that?
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support their lifestyle.
Dude!
We can clearly see what type of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Wait! I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens or stop him from answering? Nah, this had nothing to do with the case. I mean, we trying to find out the murder. He up there bringing up how he feel about her. Nah, stop him from answering. My client has no idea the victim was seeing other men.
That question is irrelevant to this case. Oh, man. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That chicken shit dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Alright.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question.
You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Go.
Well, did you or did you not?
Hey,
well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Who knows? Look at that smile on his face. Uh-oh, he went. What did you do? Let's see. Stop him from answering. Have him answer. No, he's gonna have to answer that question because if I stop him from answering, then I'm gonna have my client lose. I can't have my best friend lose like this, so he's gonna have to answer that question. I know. I sent him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went.
Order! Well, Mr. Butts?
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so I didn't see her.
Objection!
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. What witness? Who y'all got?
Well, that's a vice matter. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body just before making a gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of a crime.
Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call this witness.
Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. Yeah, you ain't looking good at all. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's apartment. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Sawit? Oh, he saw it, man. Okay. This guy. You know he did it.
Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions? Is this correct?
Oh, yes, newspapers, yes.
Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Alright, here we go here. So basically he's going to try to explain his story of what he has saw. And looks like to me I am a defendant, so I'm probably going to have to cross-examine and see if he actually tell the truth or lying. So let's hear what he has to say. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions where I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed into fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. How do you know her phone wasn't working, but you say you never went inside? I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1:00 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. You got some holes in that, buddy. Larry, why did you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Alright, phone was supposed to be worked during the blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those, Your Honor. I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Electricity to Miss Stone building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime.
Now, Mr. Wright?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why? You were supposed to lie to the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client's innocent, right? Then that the witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find a contradiction between the court records and witness testimony. Then, once you find contradicting evidence, Press it and rub it in the witness face.
Okay.
Open the courtroom record with tab. Then point out contradictions in the testimony.
Alright. Cross-examination. Alright. Let's see, before I do that, let me check. No, I can't do that now. I was going to door to store selling newspaper when I saw the man fleeing the apartment. Okay, wait a minute. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I crawled by the field and found myself unable to go inside. Though I called the police immediately, however the phone in the apartment wasn't working. Let's see, Q. Hold that! The phone in the apartment wasn't working? Yes. I mean, no, it wasn't, right? Sure. But you said you didn't go to the apartment, or did you? Oh, Dad, I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and used that to call. And that phone wasn't working correctly? What happened? I went to the nearby park and found a public place. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Hold that. 1 o'clock. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seemed really confident.
1 o'clock p.m. Right. Does that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him.
Let's see. Let's present something. Wait a minute. Objection! This evidence clearly revealed the contradiction that in your statement, Your Honor.
How exactly are the evidence and the statement just now related?
They are. Are they?
Not at all. Mr. Wright, please state the facts over before making accusations.
Oh, shoot. I don't think that won any points with the judge. Alright, it was 1 o'clock p.m. Oh, let's see. Let's see here. So I messed up there. Okay, so the time of death between 4 to 5 p.m., but he said it was 1 o'clock. Well, that don't make any sense. Alright, let's see. We got it here. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure about that? Yes, it was 1 o'clock p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find it hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 o'clock p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Object. What? Object? What are you objecting for? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. That's bullcrap, man.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawyer, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 o'clock p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do, point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and the whole story falls apart.
Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
With this testimony, alright, so he's gonna give another testimony, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna tell another lie. The time of discovery. Alright, here we go. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video or tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 o'clock. Terrible sorry about the misunderstanding. Okay, power's out between 12 to 6. Come on, man.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time of a tape program? Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do.
I got this one. Time of discovery. Alright, you see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was primary calling for the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours. I guess the victim must have been watching a video or tape program. No. Let's see where we at. Let's see. Tab. Let's see. No, let's see. Objection, buddy. Hold it right there. The prosecution had said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Huh? You couldn't have heard a television or a video. What?
The defendant has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sowett?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Wait. I remember now.
Mr. Sowett, the court will prefer you hear the accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility.
Yeah, that and you seem rather
distort.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sowett. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Another testimony. Why? Okay, hold on a second. How the world you let this man change his story like 3 different times? Clearly he's hiding something. The way he's sweating and he's shaking left or right with his shoulder. It makes no sense. He's lying after lying after lying. Alright, let's do this. Actually, I didn't hear the time I saw it. You saw it? There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Well, how you know it's... Wait a minute. How you know it's a table? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defendant may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. Actually, I didn't hear the time I saw it. Hold it, how you know that? That strikes me as a very suspicious mistake. Yes, I can see how you be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry. I only just remembered the table clock.
A table clock?
There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Well, how you know that? Well, how you know that? The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something fishy here. That must have been what I saw. Oh, yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Wait a minute. Wait, hold on a second. Actually, I didn't hear it. I saw it. Alright, hold on a second. Electrocution. Wait a minute. Time is that? Okay, wait a minute. A statue in the shape of a thinker is rather heavy. Let me go back. Oh, actually, I didn't hear it at the time I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the... That must have been so. Hold on a second. Hold up. Why did you tell us this in the first place? I guess it slipped my mind. I'm not really sure how it happened myself. The witness says he saw the table clock in the story.
Now, find a contradiction.
Actually, I didn't hear the time I saw it. Alright, let's see. Hold on a sec. Let me go motel. The victim appeared arrived at home. The lecture the building. It's rather heavy. Wait a minute, let's see. Go back out. You saw it, huh? Let's see. There's a table clock at the appointment, wasn't there? How do you know it's a table clock? A table clock? Was there a clock at the scene?
This is the first I heard of it.
Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is it supposed to be a clock?
Why? You with your objections and your evidence, just who you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Sowit.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Paint?
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So, the murder weapon was a table clock after all? Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problem with his testimony now?
Yeah, I do. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet, the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he knew the victim. No, he didn't know he went in. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Why? Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove it I went in there. I do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock voice. That's what the sound you heard. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sowit, the sound must have been quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What? Objection? How you gonna check my objection? What the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless?
Just look at the witness' face.
Will the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with that clock?
That day, I never look. The clock. I saw something. Ah! Shut up! I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Give him death.
Order! Order in the court, I say! Order!
Your Honor, a moment please. There isn't a shred of evidence to support the defense claim.
Mr. Wright!
Your Honor,
you claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock? Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is right on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound of Mrs. Sawyer heard was the fin of this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply examine the clock batteries. You never been in batteries, not once. Ask your neighbor. There was no neighbors around. Sound the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker after all.
So, we heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time is it now? It's 11:25.
Ah!
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawyer heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawyer, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha ha! You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. Ah, you got a good point. He's right. How important to prove that? Damn it! I was so close.
Mr. Wright? It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawyer.
I'll come all the way down here to testify and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Grrr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry, I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Sawyer.
Chief.
Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside of the box. Don't waste time down the fast. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Yup, because of the time difference. Wait! Maybe I can't prove it.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder? Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the courts that can prove my claim beyond a shadow of a doubt. Ha! Tough word. Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see this evidence that proves why that clock was running slow.
Because of the passport. Let's see. You believe the passport. Let's see. Time of death. No, that's not it. Because of the passport. Remember, she came in. Let's see. This. Take that. The victim had just returned home for a board the day before the murder. As we all know, the difference between here and the Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 o'clock p.m., it's 1 o'clock a.m. the next day. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim had to reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawyer? Or I should say, Mr. Did It?
Ah! Oh, he done fell out. Yeah. Oh, we got him. We got him.
Order! Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Paint, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only formality, but this court find the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts,
Not guilty.
Woo!
We got him.
We got him!
Save our friend.
And with that, this court is adjourned.
It turned out that Frank saw it was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check to see when people were out of their houses. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawyer let him in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawyer grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Damn, he done hit it good too. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court's Defendant Lobby number 2. Whew, I still can't believe we won.
White, good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I seen a trial end on such satisfying note.
I never seen a chief look this happy. Is she this glad? Imagine how Larry freaking Butts must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy, man. What's wrong with you now? Oh, Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good, wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Whitney's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind.
Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the head nods now. Harry Butts, innocent.
Hey, thanks. I already owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you out the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick! Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make me want to just cry? Larry?
Are you so sure?
Squeeze me?
I think she adored quite a lot of you in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize for me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right, yeah. What the heck is she talking about? Oh, guess passport. Take that! Here you go, Larry. Proof. Hey. It's okay, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll forget all about it soon enough. Look, I'm going to head home. Thanks a ton, eh? Guess that wasn't the right thing to show him. Right?
Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner? Or me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him?
Yeah, part at least.
You have to tell me more about it sometimes, maybe over drinks?
And so my first trials came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave me." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be the center of another incident, and my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry will be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Oh man, that was a simple case. Simple, easy case for me to figure out. A brand new episode has been added. Oh. Saving this contents. Save the progress up to this point. Yes, I'm gonna save this right here. I'm gonna save it right here. Alright, we're gonna save it right here. We're gonna end the first gameplay of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, and we've officially first solved our first case. And it was, I guess, relatively easy. I had to figure out when to present the evidence at a certain time, or hold it just to make sure to confirm that what he actually saw turned out to be true or false. But we got to that guy. It was kind of easy. But actually, I think the next case is going to be a little harder and a little harder as we go. But thanks everybody for watching Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. And I'm going to have to be up for next time because trying to change my voice depends on the characters. I'm going to need a lot of water for that. Thank you for everybody. I am out.